Good afternoon. My name is Pablo Moreno. I'm very excited to be here to introduce you to the coin governance system. If you've been involved in the ICO industry for some time, you've probably received LinkedIn invites such as this one. I have a revolutionary idea worth a Nobel Prize in economics. It will raise more than the Dow. That's an email invite we actually got a few weeks ago. Or you've seen white papers with teams such as this. No, I don't know if you can see it from the back, but it's basically the same guy with different hairstyles pretending to be a full team, no? Okay, so where do we stand in the ICO ecosystem? ICOs have proven that they have a massive potential to raise money for decentralized and blockchain projects. They raised more than 5.6 billion last year, but there is also an increasing need for governance in the ICO space and a need for self-regulation. Once the ICO is finished, there is imbalance of power because the ICO launcher has the money and they can do whatever they want. So what we've done from the coin governance system is to build a tool that will make your ICO ecosystem safer and will eliminate scams and will reduce the losses in project failures. Okay, so how does the coin governance system work? Basically, the CGS is an insurance mechanism that means that if the token holders lose faith in the project, they can open up a claim, and if the claim is deemed to be rightful, that can open a process for them to recover the funds contributed in the ICO. So the CGS is an open source project, and it's all based on smart contracts on Ethereum. And so basically you can deploy the CGS without even talking to us. Obviously, we'd be very happy to have you actually contact us if you want to use it. How does it work? Okay, so you have there your ICO investors that have contributed money to the ICO, and basically the CGS holds on escrow all the funds raised in the ICO, and it delivers it gradually through a tap mechanism to the ICO launcher. So let's say an ICO has raised $24 million, well then around 1 million will be delivered to the ICO launcher every month over a 2-year period. Okay, so that works like that, and if there's no problem, it will be going for the next 2 years. But if ICO investors are angry because they see that their money isn't being used correctly, there is a lot of delays in the project, they've seen the ICO launcher in a Lambo around and not working at all, and they're not happy about it, they can open a claim. They can open a claim by depositing ICO tokens in the CGS smart contract. The CGS smart contract, once a claim is opened, will freeze the tap until this claim is resolved. Okay, so we will have a community of CGS arbiters, a community of ICO experts voting on the claim. And this works as a prediction mechanism and a prediction market, and if the claim is deemed to be rightful, it will freeze the tokens and open the smart contract of the CGS in a withdrawal mode. In this withdrawal mode, people will be able to actually send their tokens back to the smart contract and receive the remaining Ether back. So basically, they will have a money back guarantee on their ICO. Okay. Why we built this way? So normally, if you have a claim, you have a third party that tries to be impartial, a judge deciding it. We've replicated the system with a decentralized arbiter called the CGS arbiters. No? What this does is this balances the power between the ICO launcher, but we couldn't transfer all the power to the token holders. So we created this arbiter in between, made up of a representation of the ICO investor community. This helps the projects also because this community gives more visibility to the projects that implement it, and it helps the ICO projects raise more funds or have more visibility. And at the same time, these arbiters are incentivized to vote correctly through a secret vote and reveal mechanism, and it's a prisoner's dilemma that will make those who vote right earn tokens from those who vote wrong. No? Okay, so just one last thing. The CGS is already working on Cova network, so you can log in testnet.cgs.vote and actually try it. It works with MetaMask. It's quite usable. If you're an ICO, contact us to deploy the CGS. It will first give insurance and a trust to your ICO investors, and at the same time, it will give more visibility to your ICO. If you're an investor, you should ask ICOs to deploy the CGS or a similar solution, because the legit projects shouldn't have a problem in deploying it. No, you're giving you can ask them for a money-back guarantee if you're not happy after a few months of the project. No. And the last thing, if you're an ICO expert, if you like commenting on ICOs, if you are on Telegram, discussing about ICOs, please become our partner. We want you to join us as an ICO expert, to be part of the CGS community and vote on projects. No? If you want more information, we're in booth 500, and we're very happy to show you how the testnet works, or have any other questions that you might have. Okay? Thank you very much for having me here.